would you like to cook, buy, and taste good food? Kind of a
Let me
no-brainer.
think about that one. Well, it can happen with the Amelia Island Culinary Academy. Bill Thompson is the chef and the owner. Thank you so much for joining us
Well,
today.
thank you. It's great to be here.
Tell us a little bit about the Academy.
Well, what we are is we're a little local business on Amelia Island. If you guys have ever been to Fernandina, it's a beautiful little historic town. And what we do is we're a culinary store and a cooking school. So we offer, everything we try and do is to bring our community in. For instance, one of the things we offer is this pottery. A young lady that lives down the street from us makes this out of her home.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's neat. And if you look at it, it looks like the beach. It looks like our area. And other things we do is we have locally made soaps, all natural soaps. We also offer local honey, which, you know, you had the dog allergy earlier. I'm not going to feed this honey to my dog, but, you know, for yourself.
Right.
And it really does help with the local pollens. And what's kind of neat is one of our local honeybees pollinates a little herb garden that I grew out in the front of my shop. So
Well, let's talk a little bit about your background and how long you've been teaching and how you decided to come and open up this kind of restaurant, school, and place where they can get all these great local things.
Well, I've been doing this, geez, my cooking career spans back to about when I was 15 years old. And I worked in nightclubs, restaurants, mostly smaller restaurants. And then I spent 10 years with the Ritz-Carlton, which is what brought me to Amelia Island. So I was with the Ritz-Carlton, came down to there, broke away from them, and I actually teach professionally in Jacksonville as well at the Art Institute in Jacksonville.
Oh.
So there's my teaching background comes from there. And, you know, if you're a chef, you're constantly teaching because you need people to, you know, I don't make everything myself. I need people to make it for me. So
Yes, chef. No, chef. Yes, chef. Yes.
that's we chef.
We see, we see how the kitchens are run.
So
Yeah.
you bring in like the novice, the foodies who, you know, enjoy being in the kitchen but aren't doing this professionally.
Exactly, and it's fun food. I mean, I'm not real rigorous. I don't yell at people. It's not Hell's Kitchen. You know, I mostly demonstrate. But if you want to come
Bill's
back,
Kitchen.
if you want to come back and mess around, the opportunity's there. And everything's theme-based. For instance, this weekend I'm doing a farmer's market tour where we meet our little community farmer's market. And you see all this beautiful stuff, and it's like, wow, gosh, I'd like to have it. What do I do with it? So we come back to the store, make little vinaigrettes, you know, grow some fruit, whatever, and make a little meal out of that. So it's kind of neat. It's all off the cuff. And then another class I'm doing Saturday night is Caribbean Beach Party, where we take skirt steaks and marinate them and grill them, and coconut rice and gingered snap peas, and lots of fun things. And all of our classes, which you can get to off our website, are all listed within there, and each one's a different theme. So I try and keep it, you know, maybe you'd like to do Italian, do a lot of Italian stuff.
So speaking of which, you've got something you'd like to teach us. It's got a little pasta, a little Italian pasta there.
Yep, so I got a little pasta that I cooked a little bit earlier. We've got some arugula. We're going to make an arugula pesto. Probably you've heard of regular basil pestos before, but this is just a little bit different. It doesn't have the really strong anise flavor to it, and it's really good. It's just a touch different. And what's nice about it is I've got a little pasta. You can toss it with pasta, or you can just use it as a dipping sauce for crackers or grissini's or whatever you may like.
I'm in front of the garlic.
So
I win.
So
what would you like me to do?
Just go ahead and start chopping away.
This one right here, do you want it a little finer? Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Now, one of the things we do when we chop garlic is we add a little salt to it.
You do?
Because the coarseness of the salt helps to break the garlic up.
Oh,
So,
I did not know that.
for a nice little paste. And the smaller the garlic is, really the better.
Right,
So we'll
okay.
get that going. Next thing is we're going to toast some nuts. We're using walnuts in this instead of pine nuts. And the reason why I've gone away from pine nuts in my pestos is because most of the pine nuts, believe it or not, that you're getting here are from China. And they have this weird metallic taste. And it's really hard to get domestic pine nuts. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm just going away from them. So just toast those for a few minutes.
All right, chef.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
I win. I think I just get to push on.
For Italian and Greek, one thing we do is chop garlic, but I didn't know the salt thing. So.
Yeah. Okay, so you just throw some arugula in here. This is Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano, the really good stuff. And the great thing about this is you can grind it all together, and it's really, you know, not too difficult. A little bit of salt. It's got to use salt, and of course the garlic.
Okay.
If you guys don't have one of these at your house, this is the best thing to cook with.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
Look at that.
Look at
Scrape
that.
the cutting board clean, voila, no
Okay.
problem. Now, the next thing, this is another great tool. You know, little secret things. I'm not a gadget guy, but zesters are amazing. So, you want a zester?
Sure. And we just watch.
We got about
I'm
30
gonna cut
seconds
myself
left, so
right.
we want to
Okay.
make sure we get to the end.
All right, so I'm just going to pour the nuts in there. Okay, next thing's going to be a bit of olive oil, and that's good for now.
All right.
Okay, we can squeeze some lemon juice in there, but we'll skip for now. Get that?
That's good.
Olive oil. I like to cut the olive oil with just a touch of canola oil, so it's not too strong. A little bit of black pepper. Put the lid on, and now it's your chance.
All right.
Just spin it till it gets small.
And I hit on and nothing happens.
Well, should I just lean against something?
There
There
you
we
go.
go. I knew I wouldn't mess it up.
Alrighty. Now what you want to do is let that go and move your top pan, and we're going to add just a bit more olive oil to it.
That looks
And
really
that's going to turn it into a nice paste. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Now we can stop from there and go ahead and turn it off, and we'll get some of it out. And,
Well, Bill, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to read some information about your school while you put that in there. Remember, you can be a part of the Amelia Island Culinary Academy, too. For details, just visit ameliacooking.com or give them a call at 904-515-6863. Smells and looks, and Maria, tastes delicious. It's official.
very good.
All
Now
right.
I can just go ahead and keep reading some of
Okay. Man, Casey does that to me, too.